Hi, Isabella and Cianna. Look, the book I ordered came in, the one that you wanted me to read. Giraffes Can't Dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Do you see the sign there? It says jungle dance. The warthogs started waltzing and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. Wow, look at those dance moves. Can you dance like that? The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and soon they began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Boys and girls, how does that make Gerald feel? Everybody's making fun of him. You're right. I don't think Gerald is going to feel very good about that, is he? I wonder what they could do instead to make Gerald feel better. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. You were right. That made Gerald feel so sad. That is not nice. I don't like when people make me feel sad. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." I wonder if that means that the cricket thinks he's a little bit different too. You're right, boys and girls. I think the cricket thinks he's a little bit different too, right? "Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." Wow, look at Gerald really paying attention to the music. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. Boys and girls, what is Gerald starting to do? You're right. It looks like he's starting to dance. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Wow, I didn't know giraffes could do that. In this book, they sure can. Gerald can. Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was open wide. I am dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I am dancing! Gerald cried. Wow, it sure looks like Gerald has changed his whole outlook. His mood seems so different. Then, one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." Look at all the animals, boys and girls. They are just standing there in awe. Do you know what it means to be in awe? It means that they're surprised, happily surprised. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Wow, look how happy all the animals look at Gerald. And look at Gerald's face. I can see the expression. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." Boys and girls, what music do you love? Do you know how to dance? Here's my dance. Funny. Well, I hope you enjoyed this story, and I will see you for the next one. Bye.